But we keep it real, man. Life is too short to be worrying about bullshit. That's what I say. I don't trip no more. I turned 50, I realized I was grown as hell. I respect it, because when you turn 50, things change. They were talking about 30's the new 20.
Welcome to Pegasus versus the World, where we take on challenges, comedy, trending topics, and some travel.
City boy, city boy.
All right, man, we're back with Lavell? Yeah, that's how you say it, Crawford. I did a first-time reaction to him on the channel. He was talking about Trump. Yo, he snapped. And I wanted to come back and see what's up. It looks like this dropped in 2019. 2019. I'm pretty sure this is right before the whole demic. Y'all know what I'm talking about. 2020 happened, but that started at the end of 2019. If people need to be reminded that, started knocking at our door right around December. February was full blown. March, they said, we shutting it down. We shutting it down. The worst time of my life, you guys. Worst time of a lot of your lives as well. Anyways, we back. We packing a mac in the back of the act. Anyways, I'm checking this on Laugh Society. Make sure you go over there and peep game. Always show love to the original content creator. Get tickets to their stand-up events. Stream their specials. Yeah, man. If you want to rock with me, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm Black Pegasus. I'll link I'll link in the description my other channels. Got a music reaction channel and a podcast. Blah, blah. Does he have a picture of himself on his back? That's hard. That's hard. That's funny. All right, let's go. We're going to check this out. The truth about life after 50. And I am 5 years away from that, you guys, which I think I could give you the truth about life after 40. It ain't no damn joke, man. It ain't no damn joke. But we here now. So let's get 5 years ahead of schedule and kind of find out what's popping.
But we keep it real, man. Life is too short to be worrying about bullshit. That's what I say. I don't trip no more. I turned 50, I realized I was grown as hell. I respect it, because when you turn 50, things change. They were talking about 30's the new 20, 40's the new 30, 50 is just damn 50. That's all it is. Ain't nothing new about that shit. Ain't nothing new. The only thing new, you learn how to do shit right. Like walk upstairs, you grab that handle. That's what it's for. Plant your feet, lift your leg, walk up. Slow, don't rush up that son of a bitch and twist your damn ankle.
Yo, it's crazy how we kind of revert, because what he's saying is like, so I'm raising a 6-year-old. We got a 1-year-old who can't walk right now, but a 6-year-old. And that's the key. I'm always like, grab the rail, walk up slowly, because I don't want her falling down the stairs, and she has fallen before. And it's just funny how, like, the things you do in your old age are the same things you do in your young age, right? Like, as some of the elderly folks, they got to start wearing diapers. They can barely walk. It's just so unique. At some point, some of the elderly drool, could barely talk. And then I think about my 1-year-old. I'm like, this is just insane. It's so insane, the cycles of life and how it works. But it's like this twist of like satirical irony and comedy that nature and God has presented. Like, yeah, man, you're going to go right back to where you was. So enjoy what you got while you got it.
I ain't trying to press nobody here. I'm 50. I feel like I'm 16 inside. I don't do shit like I did 16. I don't jump up and jump off small shit, break all the bones in my damn ankle, be in the hospital lying, talking about I fell off my motorcycle on Highway 10 trying to save a deer's life. Get the hell out of here. Shit, I knew I was grown when I was sitting on the toilet. I was sitting on the toilet and I said, damn, this water cold. I thought my dickhead was sitting in the water. I looked down, my balls were floating on the water like 2 chocolate balloons.
I haven't dealt with none of them like that, bro. You said the balls are just floating on top of the water, bro, like some Bowies. What are they called? Bowies? Oh, my Lord.
I looked down, my balls were floating on the water like 2 chocolate balloons. And I was like, oh, no, because I just took a doo-doo. They was already sitting in the doo-doo water, but if one of them turds brush up again, I'm gonna have to take another bath. So I hoisted my nuts up, set them on my lap. Then my wife come in and tell me, whose baby you got on your lap?
Oh, shit. What are we doing here, bro? What are we doing? He's actually cooking right now. Bro, this dude, that's so nasty. Thinking about your balls sitting next to some doo-doo, some hepatitis C doo-doo, some boo-boo logs. That's horrible.
I hoisted my nuts up, set them on my lap. Then my wife come in and tell me, whose baby you got on your lap?
That's crazy.
I was looking like, first of all, what an absurd question to ask. Why would I sit up here with my drawers down with a baby sitting on my lap? Second of all, what baby you know look like nut skin? Everybody here know what nut skin look like. Look like a kneecap skin and your elbow skin. If you see a baby with full nut skin all over his body, you need to get him to a dermatologist immediately.
That's crazy, bro. He just went off the rails with his premise. I'm just like, dude, who thinks of shit like this? And then makes it where it's not in like an elementary cringe humor. Like, this is actually, bro, he's cooking.
But the thing about it is, you know, I know people say, well, what's your name, your special call, new look, same funny, you know. I tell you, 'cause, let me give it up for my son. My son did this picture right here. Son D'Angelo McMahon did this picture, and this young lady from Instagram did the one in the back. See, basically what it is, a transition. I lost 180 pounds. See it right there? Yeah.
Good for him, too, because you needed to lose weight. Not him, but I'm saying people in general when 2020 hit and that thing started spreading. Yup. People who overweight, yeah, that was a drama point for him.
See right there, I got the towel and it's choking the shit out of me. And then over there, I look like a sugar daddy. Yeah. I did the same, the new look, same funny, you know, that's where it came from. I lost 180 pounds, and I ain't do it for a round of applause. I did it because I was about to die, you know. Shit. My check engine light kept coming on. that motherfucker was coming on like a son bitch, you know. And you know, and for, you walk up a couple of steps, like, God damn, whew, shit. How many flights was it? Well, no flights, it was 2 steps, you dumb son of a bitch. Shit, they need an escalator in this son of a bitch. Yeah, I knew I was getting too damn big. I was getting too big when you snore while you're awake. You'll be around like that. He be looking right at you, snoring right at you. Like,
Ah! Yo, he's fucking tripping.
Where y'all about to go? When you sleep? Part of your ass was asleep. Your eyes was open, but the rest of your ass was asleep.
Good for him. I hope he continues on his health journey. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy out here, bro. Losing 180 pounds is crazy. It actually makes me wonder how much was his original weight. You know? That's crazy. Cool. Dude, that's not an easy feat, man. That's not easy at all. Shout out to Lavell Crawford, man. And that's what, you know, we're in this weird time of the body positivity but I think that's the body positivity we should be talking about. Like, oh, you getting healthy, man. You losing weight. That's when you should be super positive about, you know, bodies and stuff. So shout out to him, man. He ain't lying about that. You know, I ain't 50 yet. I'm going to try to keep my thing together. But so y'all are familiar with the channel. I got stem cells in my shoulders, blah, blah, blah. Still a little achy. Definitely more mobile, but I went back to jiu-jitsu yesterday as my first day of very light rolling, which is a form of sparring. and my whole body hurts, y'all. And it's like jiu-jitsu is the sport where you kind of have to acclimate your body to the roughness of it and the different positions and stuff. But if I'm just keeping it real, as I've gotten older, it has gotten harder because I started when I was 36 doing jiu-jitsu, and now I'm 45. So, you know, when I was 36 to right around 40, like I was lighting fools up. I was getting better. I got my purple belt, and I like hit a wall. I took 2 really bad injuries, and then it just, just from there, it's just been like brutal sticking with it, you know. But I'm a knucklehead. I'm going to keep sticking with it. I train a little differently. You know, it's about being, anyways, I'm wilding. This is about a funny, but it ain't funny because it's so real. It is funny because it is real. But as you get older, things in your body changes. You know, I see all these dudes at jiu-jitsu who are probably my age or older, and you could tell they're on testosterone because they're all ripped. And I'm trying to get on my David Goggins because I seen he's not on test and he's in his 50s and he's YOLO'd. But it's also different. A lot of people that I've seen, like, they don't have kids. You know, like David Goggins don't have kids. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. Life after 50. If you over 50 or 50 and up, let me know, man.
City boy, city boy.